U.S. men's hockey gold medal and Eileen Gu's halfpipe victory highlight final day of Winter Olympics. Milan, AP. Jack Hughes' overtime goal against Canada gave the United States its first Olympic gold medal in men's hockey since 1980, and on the 46th anniversary of the miracle on ice no less. Hughes, who had lost a tooth or two from a high stick during the game, scored off a pass from Zach Werenski early into 3-on-3 overtime to clinch a 2-1 victory Sunday. "It doesn't matter about the goal. Just an unbelievable team win," Hughes said. "We just so proud to win for our country. The best experiences I have are playing for my country, playing to break the golden drought with this group of guys and for us to win gold here at the Olympics. Just an unbelievable moment," he added. There was a hint of sadness amid the joy as Werenski and Matthew Tkachuk carried a Johnny Gaudreau number 13 jersey around the ice in tribute to the beloved player who died in August 2024 along with his brother when they were struck by an SUV while riding bicycles. The Americans' victory Sunday was their 12th gold of the Milan-Cortina Games. The U.S. women's hockey team had also won gold, also in a 2-1 overtime victory over Canada in the final. Norway topped the final medal count with 18 golds and 41 medals overall, best in both categories. Eileen Gu defends Olympic halfpipe title. Eileen Gu is now 6-for-6 in Olympic medal events after another halfpipe victory. The 22-year-old Gu, American-born but competing for her mother's homeland of China, is already the most decorated freeskier in the short history of the sport at the Olympics. She also captured 2 silver medals at the Milan-Cortina Games, to pair with 2 golds and a silver from the Beijing Games. Gu won her last event on the strength of her second run, a clean, technically sound pass. She got even better in her final run, pumping his ski poles after landing the final trick, and finished with a score of 94.75. Her teammate, Li Fenghui, took silver and Zoe Atke of Britain was third. The event was rescheduled to Sunday following a big snowstorm the night before. Sweden's big day. First, Ebba Andersson pulled away from the pack to win the 50-kilometer mass start cross-country ski race and earn redemption for her crash that cost Sweden a gold medal in the team relay. "I've dreamed about this day for a long time now, and it's almost unbelievable that everything went as planned," she said. And then Sweden's curling moms beat Switzerland to give the Scandinavian nation another gold. Diggins concludes glittering Olympic career. Jessie Diggins finished 5th in the 50-kilometer mass start cross-country ski race, just a few seconds shy of one more medal. She's okay with that. "I can confidently say I could not possibly have tried harder or gotten more out of my body," the 34-year-old Diggins said. It marked the final Olympic event for an athlete who transformed American cross-country skiing and became a symbol of endurance. Lochner's bobsled sweep. In bobsled, Germany's Johannes Lochner added the 4-man gold to his 2-man title. Lochner, who announced his retirement months ago, capped his career with his second gold medal of these Olympics, winning the 4-man event over 2-time defending Olympic champion Francesco Friedrich by 0.57 seconds. "It's just such a dream. It's indescribable," Lochner said. "A moment for eternity. A perfect finish. The most perfect finish ever. Champions of ice and air. A Winter Olympics finale to remember." As the sun dipped behind the snow-capped peaks around Milan and Cortina d'Ampezzo, the final day of the 2026 Winter Olympics delivered what dreams are made of, 2 unforgettable feats that will echo in Olympic lore for decades to come. On one hand, the United States men's ice hockey team overcame a 46-year gold medal drought in hockey with a heart-stopping overtime victory over Canada. On the other, Eileen Gu, the dazzling freeski halfpipe star, soared into history with a breathtaking performance that cemented her as one of the greatest freestylists of all time. Together, these moments didn't just close out a remarkable Olympic fortnight. They showcased the power of resilience, grace under pressure, and the unyielding human spirit. A hockey triumph for the ages rekindling a miracle. Ice hockey is a sport of grit, speed, and unrelenting intensity. It's part of the cultural fabric of North America and Northern Europe, a game played in frozen ponds and world arenas alike. Still, for U.S. men's hockey fans, Olympic gold had become a distant memory, a shimmering relic forever associated with the iconic Miracle on Ice of 1980, when a young American squad stunned the heavily favored Soviet Union in Lake Placid. 4 to 6 years later, on February 22, 2026, the United States would once again etch its name atop the Olympic hockey world. In a fierce gold medal showdown at Palo Italia in Milan, Team USA battled its eternal rivals, Canada, in a tense, emotion-charged final. The game was a masterclass in Olympic drama, a 2-1 scoreline, bone-crunching hits, dazzling saves, and the kind of suspense that grips fans around the globe. Heroes among heroes. The Americans drew first blood through Matt Boldy, who struck early, giving his team a hopeful opening. But Canada, with its trademark physicality and precision, fought back. Cale Marker knotted the score late in the second, ushering in a nerve-wracking final period. Each shift brimmed with tension as the world watched breathlessly. Enter Connor Halfpipe, the unheralded backbone of the U.S. effort. With his pads flying and glove hand snapping like a steel trap, Halfpipe turned aside 41 of 42 shots, stifling Canada's relentless attack. Without his Herculean performance, the final climax might never have arrived. And then, the moment the world will remember for generations. At 1:41 into sudden death overtime, Captain Jack Hughes, undeterred by the toll of battle, and even missing a few teeth from an earlier high stick, seized upon a precision feed from defenseman Zach Werenski and snapped the puck into the net. The stadium erupted. The Americans surged onto the ice. The bench emptied in jubilation. The gold, finally, was theirs. More than just a game. But this victory was more than just a medal. It was a narrative woven with tribute, memory, and emotion. In a poignant gesture, the team honored the memory of Johnny Gaudreau, the beloved late NHL star tragically lost in 2024, by bringing his number 13 jersey onto the ice and sharing the moment with his young children. Gaudreau, who would have been a cornerstone of the Olympic roster, was a constant inspiration, and the celebration struck a chord in hearts far beyond the rink. This was not just sport. It was legacy, remembrance, and collective joy, intersecting in one transcendent moment. For players and fans alike, Olympic hockey gold meant the world. The halfpipe queen, Eileen Gu's skyward triumphant athlete beyond borders. At 22 years old, Eileen Gu is no ordinary skier. Born in the United States and competing for China, Gu bridges cultures and continents, bringing grace, athleticism, and personality to every competition. Her journey has been one of challenge and acclaim, marked by stunning victories and complex conversations about identity. But above all, it is a story of mastery in motion. Already a two-time Olympic gold medalist from Beijing 2022, Gu,